TB Joshua on the beats, and it's not nice. So for those who don't know what's going on, BBC released a 3-hour or more or less a close to 3 hours documentary part 1, 2 and 3 about TB Joshua. I would advise people to watch it for themselves, beginning to end, before they make any judgments or say anything. So me personally, I'm just going to talk about what I think. Have you heard of Chrislam? It was supposed to be some religion, or wanted to be a religion that was a mixture of both Christian and Islam. Go ask your parents. That was something that was trying to become a thing in Lagos way back then, and he kind of originated from that. Now, am I saying that completely condemns him? No, I'm just laying the foundation. Now, in the documentary where it says that he says he's going to pay back the white people for what they did to our forefathers or his forefathers by enslaving them. Hey, what can I say? Reverse slavery is tight. Ooh, people are going to get angry with that. If truly stuck with that idea, it's going to be very hard for people to argue against it. But then he enslaved his own people too, so you know, that's usually what happens. Now, the sexual part, I don't know. There's no real evidence for me to make a judgment on that. But all these people said that it happened to them, and their story matches each other's own. Plus, people that were around him said they saw it happen and they helped it happen. That raises a lot of eyebrow. Look, all I'm saying is I wasn't in his closest circle. These people that are talking were in his closest circle. There's video evidence to prove it, but not exactly what they say. That much people is eye weakness. That's all I'm saying. And one of the white ladies, she has a recording of when she lost her mind and went on rage mode. So it's kind of hard for me to say it's kind of hoax, because it's hard for me to believe that it's been planned since then. So I'm not saying it's true. At the same time, I'm not saying he's lying. I just don't know. Now, his illegitimate daughter. People are online and say she's adopted. People are saying she's not his daughter. But she kind of looks like him. And everybody that was in his closest circle said that she is his daughter. Now, on his healing, I don't know. I saw some of them through Scream. I wasn't there. So, could be Mirror and Scream. I don't really know. Some other people say that they got healed from watching him and stuff like that. Well, technically, it was Jesus that healed you. Not him. It was your faith that got you your healing, not him. So there's that. The documentary is trying to say that he was using some dark ritual shit for his powers. That might be possible. At the same time, he might actually have had grace from God. I don't know if I can say that grace has a fundamental flaw, but you can be anointed by God and start going off path, and the anointing will still be on you. For example, look at Saul in the Bible. That man went so out of point, and when David had the opportunity to touch him, what did David say? David was like, this guy still has anointing on him. If David touched him that night, go after celebrating, David go just here, knock on the door, open door, see 2 men with suits, come and sit down with him, and be like, so why you kill him? You know, he has been chasing me, making my life miserable. But why you kill him? You know, I've seen my wife, and oh yeah, enter chariot. You go explain for station. Enter chariot, just. So it is quite possible that he could have been anointed and started misbehaving. Now let us talk. You people didn't find it weird that throughout his time in Nigeria, or even his death, the Church of Nigeria, all of them just avoided him. Even men of God in America avoided him like a plague. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying that it is odd. That's something to raise an eyebrow. That's all I'm saying. Look, it is either he was right and the whole body of church in Nigeria was wrong, or the whole church in Nigeria was right and he was wrong. Anyone want to live with? Now, the most famous question people are asking, why is it now that he's dead that people are coming out to come and talk? Nope. People have been talking when he was alive. You guys didn't give a shit about it. There was a woman who came out and said that he wanted to have sex with her on the burial ground when he was alive. Even the other woman in the documentary, she's been talking when he was alive. And do you know what's even quite disturbing of her own? Is that the people that actually did videos from him to discredit her are the people coming out now to say that yes, we did this video to discredit her. That is something quite disturbing. Isn't there a woman named Halima coming out to say that one particular pastor has been doing something with her? Many people are not buying that story. I'm not saying the pastor she accused is actually doing something, but I'm just laying the foundation. People used to talk when these people are alive. People just don't listen. This point I want to give, I don't care how anybody feels about it. Let us agree that these people who come out to talk are all lying. But there's one point that I can bet whatever I want to bet that they are not lying on. The collapse of his building. He came out and said there was a helicopter that flied over his building how many times, which we can't really verify if that was the video of the day. But according to him, it was a bombing and you're trying to say it's from the helicopter that bombed that building. That is a lie. That is hot bullshit. Even if you had 2 brain cells and one of them is trying to look for the other one, you can tell that is no bombing. That is structural failure, not bombing. That one, the church is lying on that one. Am I saying now because of that every other thing that church is lying? No, I am saying that particular one, the evidence is clear. You see the video, that is not bombing, and the church is covering that shit up. Now, the South African woman, that child died in that building that collapsed, she has a recording of him trying to give them hush hush money. That's quite evidence right there too. That's all I'm saying. The people there say that he added floors that are not supposed to be on that building to, you know, make the building taller, and that's why the building collapsed. It seems that way from the video. That's all I can say. Now, the funniest question that came out from all of this is people asking why now that he's dead, these people are deciding to come out and talk now. Why? Because you don't want to get into crossfire with something that powerful. For example, that woman that has been talking for years. Isn't there video evidence of her getting beaten up by 3 guys, seeing her face and everything? Yeah, you can say that was staged, perhaps. But she has video of her running up and down for her life. You're going to say that's staged too? Okay. Powerful people have a lot to lose. Mudding you is not out of the question. If they can mud person like Epstein in prison, who are you? Let me put it like this. Even if that powerful person doesn't want to mud you, his church was one of the biggest tourist attraction in Nigeria. Do you have any idea how much money was in play? Even if he doesn't want to mud you, there are enough people that are making bank there that will do it to you for free. If he was a good person, there are some people that will still mud you for free to keep the cash flow. If he was a bad person, what do you think your chances are of surviving? There are cases in Nigeria that some people tell you drop this case because what you are going after, it won't end well for you. Imagine his building fell down, president they go see him. You think you want to go into that kind of crossfire in that kind of place with you not even having much tangible evidence, just what you saw? And besides, documentary like this take years to make. It's not that somebody just woke up today and made it today and post it tomorrow. So that's what I think about all of this. But there is a key to ending all this discussion once and for all. The girl who claims that she's his daughter. I am not asking for a DNA test. If a DNA test is run between her and the ones that we know are his children comes out negative, there's our answer. If it comes out positive, there's our answer. But if truly he was a con man, what are the chances he conned all of us in faking his death? I'm just saying.